All right, people. What up? What up? What up? What's going on? What's popping? It's your boy, Mr. Locario and Steve the Dean in the building. What's good? What's good? We just about to chop up something real quick. We ain't gonna be on here too long. We ain't gonna be on here all night, but we gonna get it cracking. Let me make sure my shit is okay. My shit is working good. All right, all right. Let me put a donate to the stream and shit. I don't know who's gonna still be up at this hour, but hold on. Oh man, hold on 1 second. We put that up. PayPal, not me. So that's just Lucario. All right, what's popping? Who we got in the building? What's good? You got my dude Alfie. Alfie, you want a link? Let me know if you want a link. You come through and shit. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Alfie?
That's my dude right there. Let me text my girl real quick. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. So Steve, what's good, bro?
Man, I can't call it. It's another night just grinding as usual, just like you, man. Doing our thing.
Right, I feel you.
Yeah, man.
All right. So today, guys, we're gonna be talking about a woman has to be scared to lose you. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's important. It's important. The chick gotta be scared to lose you. You feel what I'm saying? So we about to chop up some game on that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just texting this thing real quick. Okay. All right, cool. All right, now we're about to get in. All right, cool. So what's popping? Who's in the building? Keith Burton, Fabian K, leveling up, True Savage. So we're gonna get into this real quick, then we're gonna take some calls. You know how we do. Make sure you guys hit that like button. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys come in and hit that like button. You feel what I mean? Get that shit cracking. So I want to talk about, a woman has to be scared to lose you, right? And what that means is that when you're dealing with any chick, especially if she's your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, but even if it's a chick you just, hooking up with, dating or whatever, you want to be dealing with a girl who's scared to lose you. And see, the thing is, a woman's going to be scared to lose you if she sees value in you. You understand what I'm saying? Because, the funny part is there's a lot of guys out there who women are going to run into who are going to be kind of like, regular lame type of dudes that ain't got no game, dudes that she's just taking advantage of. So she's not really, having fun in the situation. She's not really enjoying herself. She's just settling. So when she finds a dude who is, on point like you, right? She's going to be scared to lose you, but that's if you're on point. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you're that on point dude, because she's going to be like, damn, I don't know if I'll ever find a guy as on point as the guy that's in front of me right now. So the thing is that because you took the time to make sure you're on point, that's the type of energy she's going to feel when she's fucking with you. You see what I'm saying? And if you are that type of dude, that's when she's going to be scared to lose you. And that's what's going to make her cooperate with you even more. That's what's going to make her see you as that guy that she's going to be like, I got to make sure I don't fuck this up. You feel what I'm saying? But Steve, what's your thoughts on all that, man? What do you think about that?
No, it's not. It's the scared to lose guys, but y'all got to listen to the why. See, a lot of women don't think like men, okay, and women have I'll talk to them, not you, but right. women make emotional choices, and they invest emotionally in things that give them a return on the investment, like a dress, shoes, or purse may make a woman feel insecure, but with that dress, it makes her feel better, right? Well, when she's with a real man, it's the exact same thing. When she's with a man, he makes her feel better, and it's the emotional attachment she has to a man that she doesn't want to lose. So she walks on eggshells. She makes sure every text message that she sends, that she just doesn't send it right away. She got to make sure it's the right text message. She's always rethinking, recalculating, and recalibrating everything she says, because when she meets a real man, she knows that there's not much wiggle room. There's not no bullshitting, no wasting time. And she knows, like you said, he's got options. So once she realizes he's got options, and the fact that he gives her the emotional high, he's the purse. I'm not saying he's the purse in real life, but he's the purse, the shoes, and the dress. He's the one that can fix all of her insecurities in her mind. So emotional investment is, I need to keep him, because if I lose him, I lose that feeling of that guy in my life, brother.
No, that's real talk. And see, this is the thing, though. This is the thing you guys got to understand, is that when you're dealing with women, right? If a woman isn't afraid to lose you, you understand what I'm saying? That's when this is when you get a lot of women who are uncooperative. This is where you get a lot of women who disrespect you. This is where you get a lot of women who give you a hard time. Anytime a woman is giving you a hard time, that means she's not afraid to lose you. You see what I'm saying? The more she fears losing you, the more cooperative she's going to be. And the reason why she'll give you a hard time when she's not afraid to lose you is because women who are afraid to lose you want to make sure that you like them. So if she doesn't give a fuck that you like her or not, because she's going to do a bunch of shit because she knows you like her. So what happens is, if she doesn't really like you in the same way, or she's not really that attracted to you, but she's going to use you, what she'll do is that she'll use you for a bunch of bullshit. She'll use you for your time, your energy, your money, all this other stuff. And she'll make it difficult for you to get the pussy, difficult for you to get with her, like, really on some long-term shit or whatever it is. And she'll do this because she's not afraid to lose you, because she knows that, at some point, if you snap out of it, you're going to bounce. But the reason why she's acting that way is because she has no fear of losing you. Now, again, if she feared losing you, she would be super pleasant, super nice to you, super just like chill with you and all that other shit. You see what I'm saying? And so you got to understand that what happens is, when you're dealing with women, when women really like you, they try their best to be on their best behavior. You feel what I'm saying? What up, K-Zag? What's popping, bro?
Hey, baby.
What up, Steve?
What's going on? What's going on? Oh, I think he was phrasing up or whatever. What's good with you, fam?
Hey, I'm doing good. If I freeze up, I'm hopping on the phone. So
All right,
I'm prepared.
Cool. I got you. I got you. Make sure you guys get the likes up. Get the likes up, people. You feel what I'm saying? Because we got to spit that 5 games. So we was talking about how a woman has to be scared to lose you. You feel what I'm saying? So what's your thoughts on that, K-Zagging?
It's funny because I did a video a couple months back and I was talking about the same thing. A woman must fear losing you.
Mm-hmm.
She can never get comfortable. She can never have the thought process that she got you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a huge proponent that on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis, that she still needs to be showing you that she's still worthy of being in your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One of the things that bother me with dudes, dudes do extravagant shit for their women, and I'm like, so what made you do that? Well, that's my girl. I'm like, she's your girl. That's why you're doing it. So what has she done lately to be worthy of that extravagant gift you purchased her? Man, that's my girl, man. I'll do anything for my girl. But what has she done, motherfucker, lately? You know what I'm saying? So to me, she always has to be on her P's and Q's, bro.
Right. Nah, real talk. And see, the thing is, right, again, like I was saying earlier, when you are a guy of value, that's when she's gonna be afraid to lose you. Like for real. You see what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you have a lot of guys out here who's chasing women, a lot of guys out here who are engaging with women who disrespect them. They're dealing with women who don't give a fuck about them. And so what happens is that she's just dealing with you until something better comes along. She's dealing with you until, the money run out. She's dealing with you until you realize that, she don't want to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? And then you finally leave. But the unfortunate part is you got too many guys out there, because they got low self-esteem and because they don't value themselves, they'll continue to deal with women who are like this. And what happens is instead of the woman being afraid to lose the guy is afraid to lose the woman. You feel what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. But Steve, what you think about that? I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Okay. some of the things that guys have as far as the problem is that you've got to ask yourself, when she says she loses, what is she really losing? If you think about it, she's losing a person that's always complaining. She's losing to somebody that's always problematic. She's losing somebody that's always blaming and making excuses. She's losing somebody that when you feel attacked, you feel attacked when you're giving constructive criticism. She's losing a person that has no responsibility. He doesn't stand on his principle and live off his interest. So if you think about it, what is she really losing? What y'all guys understand is there's a difference between a woman losing you and a woman scared to lose you. Now, when a woman gets rid of you, when she's done, she's done. The relationship over. I'm done, gone. Now, I'm gonna use you example, Kay or Lucario. When she's scared of you or scared of losing you, she will always justify or make reasons why I need to. Hypothetically, if Lucario has 5 women, hypothetically, and she knows she's number 6. She knows that a pinch of you, and this is what I talked about today, a pinch of Lucario, she will accept being number 6 just to have a little bit of you than being number 1 with a real male, a male that gets her 100%. So she will accept that and she will justify it through the emotional experience she gets from you. But for a guy that's not giving, how can you give her an emotional experience when you're the emotional one in the relationship?
Right. Nah, that's real talk. It's about being that real dude. You feel what I'm saying? But King Zach, what you about to say?
Look, to add to what he's saying, I don't remember that drop of Lucario where it was the side dude got more influence over your woman than you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I actually had a discussion with women about what Steve just said. That a woman would rather have a piece of you than none of you. And a lot of guys, they cannot influence or motivate a woman to feel that way about them. And it's funny because in that video I did talking about a woman must fear losing you, a guy got into that video and he said, why would a woman fear losing you? She can get dick anywhere. And I'm like, see, you one of them niggas, bro. You clueless. You know what I'm saying? You see, a guy like that has never had a woman that would move heaven and earth, you know what I'm saying, to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He never experienced that type of situation.
Right. Now that's real talk. That's real talk. That is real talk, man. So you guys can call up 646-481-3901. You guys can hit the button to call up. You want to take some calls or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? That is the number. Well, let me make sure this thing is working. All right, so the lines is working. Make sure you guys hit that number to call up. But yeah, that's the thing, guys, man. You gotta understand, man, like you don't ever want to be with a woman who don't give a fuck about if you're there or if you're not. You feel what I'm saying? Ross, she said, what about the likes? I'm gonna take calls before we had 100 likes tonight. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna take some calls even before we had 100. But
like the video and donate to the channel.
Exactly. Still like the video and donate to the channel. But since it's late, I'm gonna take some calls before the likes get to 100. But make sure you guys like the joint. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit popping. You feel what I mean? But Johnny Reyes, yeah, that's the line to call up. So if you want to call up, make sure you call that and make that shit happen. You said, why are all the girls I date morning people? What are you talking about? What kind of question is that?
I'll be asking some basic ass middle school questions, man.
Hey, what kind of question?
How the fuck are you supposed to answer that question?
Oh, man.
I had a dude get into one of my videos and he said, can you make a video explaining why women go out in packs? And I'm like, really? Really, nigga? I'm making a video about why women go out in groups. I mean, really?
That's crazy.
Come on, man.
I don't get it. I don't get it with these guys. It's crazy.
Instead of worrying about her being a morning person, why don't you learn how to get her to cook you fucking breakfast then? And
right.
Do see, you looking at the wrong thing. This is why women don't want to mess with guys like you, because you're not looking at the advantages. If she's a morning person, what can she do for me to benefit me in the morning? get her ass up and make me breakfast.
Right, exactly. Like, look at what you got to look at what you can do with the situation. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, you gotta be on some shit like that. Easy B said Lacar's cool. Why he gets women, us geeks get zero. Now, but see, man, look. Let me tell you guys something, man. Most of the reason why a lot of dudes out here ain't getting shit popping is because they're not really taking the shit seriously. That's another issue with this whole game. Dudes will never take this shit seriously. Like, dudes will take everything else in life seriously except for shit like this. Like, they see, men and women do this. They expect things to just fall in their lap. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to dating and relationships. So a lot of guys expect to get a hot girl to fall in their lap. They expect that girl they like in the school to fall in their lap. And the thing is that just like anything else, when you want shit to go down, you got to fucking understand how to make it work for you. You feel what I'm saying? You got to put in that work. You got to put in some energy to make shit pop off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think okay. I'll go after you, Kay.
Go ahead, K-Zaggin.
Okay. No, real quick. And on a bigger note, you should be the flyest motherfucker you know. You know what I'm saying? You should never think another man is cooler or flyer. I'm the flyest motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Now, whether or not other people believe it, it matters not. You know what I'm saying? I would never say this nigga flyer than me or this nigga cooler than me. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to have pride in your own self.
Right.
I just want to say he's wrong because I'm a geek. I'm a gamer. I watch SpongeBob. I'm a geek, but I used to be a gigolo and I used to get women. So it's not the geek, it's the excuse that you want to say geek because you don't want to get off your lazy ass and learn how to be a man.
Now that's some real shit. So Ryan said, how do you transition from dating a woman to a serious commitment? So I mean, I've talked about this before a million times. It's like, you gotta put them through the ringer, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna answer that when we get to this call. What's popping? Who this? I did that. Did the person hang up? Okay, I think they hung up. So anyway, you asked how do you transition from dating a woman to a serious commitment? So basically, when you're out here dating these chicks, man, you just gotta vet them for a while. That's it. Vet them for that. I tell you, vet them for a year. Hook up with them, date them. And then if she shows that she was, a good enough chick when you're dating, then that's when you make the chick your girl if you want to make her your girl. And that's really it. You know what I'm saying?
But Cario, the problem is that y'all are too young for relationships and that kind of commitment. All you're gonna be doing is playing house with the bitch. Every time I get around K-Zaggin, he made me always say bitch shit. But what I'm saying is that you guys out there gotta stop this commitment shit, and y'all haven't even got threesomes, orgies. You haven't had a man let you fuck his wife while you watch, and you want to commit to a woman? Why the fuck would you do that? Stop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, listen. The only time you should commit or get married is if you want kids. Outside of that, stop committing and playing house with these fucking women, man.
Okay, let me see.
Y'all know. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead, K-Zaggin.
No, I was gonna say, y'all know, in my adult life, I have never looked to be in a relationship. Any relationship I was in just happened organically. I never went out my side of my house and said, I want to find a girlfriend today.
There you go.
I mean, that's some corny shit. I'm sorry, I don't get that. And as Steve was saying, and I'm a huge proponent that no man in his 20s should be in a committed relationship. Why? You know what I'm saying? My thing is, how I look at it is, you're stunting your growth. When you're in your early 20s and you settle down with one chick, you're stunting your growth as a man. And, and all you're going to do is fixate and focus all your energies on this one chick. And there's a whole world outside of that one chick that you need to explore. Well, I agree with Steve. Explore the fucking world first.
No, that's some real shit. And Ross Goldberg, he said, how do you get a top quality chick to be scared to lose you if she knows that she can replace you? You guys want to take that?
Your own question. No, he answered his question. He answered his question.
No. Well, this is the thing. So you say, how do you get a top quality chick to be scared to lose you? If she knows she gonna replace you, that you ain't a top quality dude. You feel what I'm saying?
What I'm interested to know is, what does he consider top quality? What is your definition of a quality woman? That's what I want.
Right.
Why is he
I'm
scared?
really curious.
But why is he scared that he's gonna get replaced?
Right. That's another thing right there. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you're a quality dude, as soon as you walk out the door, bitches coming through the back. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
Yeah, if you're a real man, you wouldn't give a fuck about these women.
Thank you.
My bad. All right. So yeah, the Skype is back on, people. The Skype was acting funny for a second, so you guys call back up. But yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like, you know, if you are worried about, you know, a chick replacing you, if you're worried about that, that means you ain't a top quality dude. You understand what I'm saying? If that's what's on your mind, because you should already. Hold on, what the fuck? My shit is bugging the fuck out. Hold on. Okay, I was bugging out. I was like, my fucking joint is going crazy. But yeah, if you're that top quality dude, you're gonna understand that chicks is gonna be scared to lose your ass. But Chris says, Lakari, I'm a Latino and I believe variety is spice of life. I wanted to date every race of women. My problem is that black girls don't give me the time of day when I approach. Do you have any advice? So Steve, what's your advice for this young man?
Well, it's probably how you approach. Y'all got to understand, as soon as you open your mouth, well, not even when you open your mouth, y'all guys are scared of women. You shouldn't put a color on the woman. You just go after the woman. But since you put a color in, it's like he's boxing himself in to make black women better than or harder to get than other races of women. If all women love men. They love men. So it doesn't matter. So the problem is more you than the woman, brother.
Now that's facts. That's facts. Go ahead,
let me add this because I know dudes who are white and Hispanic who are dating black women. The difference between them and other guys is that they're themselves. They don't try and be a certain way to fit a mold that they think that black women want in men. They just approach them, you know what I'm saying, as they are. You know what I'm saying? So I personally know people who are white dudes or Hispanic dudes that are in relationships or even married to black women. And all them dudes, none of them dudes is on no ghetto shit. They ain't on no trying to be black shit. They just a normal goofy ass selves dating sisters.
All right. Who's on the line? What's poppin'? Who this?
Hi, baby. I want to talk to you, Jackie. Lakari, I'll speak with you.
Oh God, here we go. The first caller is a troll, man. That's
It's too late.
It's too late in the day for that. It's too late in the day for that bullshit. Okay. So the caller number 646-481-3901. Crazy. Man, I was shocked that the troll actually waited until you was finished your statement to that's what's going on out here in these streets, man.
That show.
I like what old dude said. He said sex has no color.
Right, exactly.
If you fucking,
exactly.
And the lights is dim or off, it don't even matter.
All right, yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, how y'all brothers doing? This Falls out of Chicago.
What's going on?
Okay, well, I want to, talk to you guys about that. The fear that y'all talking about is very interesting because, we know that women are very competitive and it's very important that you have options or appear that you have options or perceive yourself to do have options because we all know that women are very competitive by nature. So the fear is that they got to fear lose you because they'll fear that another bitch could get what they feel that they can miss out on. The fear that, and you definitely have to perceive yourself as that dude in her eyes. Like one of the callers said, who came in, not the callers, but the guys who said, why would a woman fear you if she could replace you? But the thing is, in her eyes, you got to be the kind of dude that she feels that can't be replaced.
Facts.
She got to feel that another bitch could be driving your car, or another bitch could be having your baby if you don't have kids. She got to feel that another bitch, getting all those little things that you make an impact or influence on her life about. And that's just the bottom line. That's where the fear comes from. And that fear breeds certain level of respect.
That's the real talk. Yo.
That's the issue. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Top of the morning to you, and y'all be blessed.
All right, that's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, brother. All right.
All right, y'all.
Man, that's some real shit. So what's your thoughts on that? Because he's saying, she definitely got to have that competition, that fear of, another chick taking you from, you know what I'm saying? Taking you from her, you know what I mean? I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that shit. Well, who is this dude named Left Nut talking about what makes Steve the Dean qualified to give advice? Yeah, don't let Steve don't get Steve started tonight because
I'm not qualified. I've never dated a woman. I've just is my first week of doing this, and
Steve is a virgin, so you can't even.
I don't. There's nothing qualifies me. So you don't listen to me. I don't know anything.
Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Oh,
so
why do you give a fuck though?
Right. That shit is crazy, man.
Focus on the wrong shit.
Right. So trending topic TV said, Lord Carrier, do you believe in that astrology, zodiac sign compatibility shit? Not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's something fun for motherfuckers to talk about, but I don't think like if you were Pisces and some chick is a Sagittarius that really make that big of a deal. It's like, can I fucking get along with you? Period. And can we get shit popping? That's all that really matter. All that other extra shit. But what's funny? You do have women who you tell a girl will ask you your sign, and if she think your sign don't go with her sign, she fucking make the shit a big deal and make it difficult. You know what I'm saying? Or some dumb shit. Chicks will do shit like that sometimes. Right. Do goofy ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I've heard of that. They're gonna walk away from you because of that shit. I've seen that shit.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But you can't be worried about that as a man. That's not your concern.
Right. Facts. So Ross again, he said, if her game, including her confidence, is on point and she is hot, then how can she be scared to lose you?
Every time y'all talk about how attractive a woman is, it tells me everything I need to know about you. You know what I'm saying? Because that shouldn't even be a factor. You know what I'm saying? It's already assumed that if you're dealing with a chick, you like the way that she looks. That's already assumed. So when it comes time to making a decision to really fuck with her the long way, that shouldn't even be factored into the equation. You know what I'm saying? But what it really is, see, his real definition of a quality woman is a chick that's hot. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He don't give a fuck how he gets treated. So come on.
You could tell. See, you could tell a guy that makes it all about pussy because to a statement, he's like her, she, right? We all about I. That's the difference. Y'all, the question you're making it all about the woman, and you have not even made anything about yourself. That's why you lose, because you make it about a motherfucking bitch. Fuck these women.
No, but it's funny, man. It's funny that because he's saying, okay, if her confidence is on point and she's hot, then how can she be scared to lose you? Because see, it don't even matter if her confidence is high and she's on point, all that other stuff. The fact is that when she sees you, though, in fact, if her confidence is high and she's on point, that's even going to be even more reason why she's going to be scared to lose you, because she's going to be like, damn, I'm a confident chick and there's all these losers out here, and I finally met a man who is confident also, who I could actually look up to, who could actually upgrade me to another level of confidence. So I'm definitely scared to lose this motherfucker. I don't want to lose his ass. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? He doesn't understand something. The hotter she is, the more insecure she is. That's what you understand. That's where the loss is going to come from, because she's insecure. She doesn't care about you guys that tell her how pretty she is. She cares about the ones who don't tell her how pretty she is.
Facts. That's real shit. That's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get the likes up. Make sure you guys hit that donate button. You feel what I'm saying? What up, Charge to the Game? What's popping with your bro? What is good with your bro? Man.
So to Steve's point, if you really want to fuck with a chick's confidence, she putting on something and she asking you, she tried on and she asks you how she look, and you look at her, you look like, and turn back around, that'll fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Because women, they need validation every day of the goddamn week. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, you're not supposed to be just constantly complimenting the chick, telling her how gorgeous and how beautiful she is. She hears that all the time. Be the guy that says, yeah, you look good, but I ain't sweating that. It's not a big deal to me that you look good. I don't care about that shit. I care more about how you treat me. Do you respect me? Do you follow my leadership? That shit is way more important than how the fuck you look. Because you can look good, but if you're on that bullshit, how does your look benefit me in the long run? It don't, man. God, stop focusing on the look. Stop.
Right, because even Flaming Dragon said, "Is it harder to get with hot girls than average girls?" Y'all stay. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Y'all stay on the same stuff. It's like, guys, you got to think about this logically. Think about it logically. Like seriously, think about it. This is like so simple to understand. A chick is a chick, right? What a hot girl is and what an average girl is an opinion. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, since it's an opinion, there could be no such thing as a hot girl being harder to get with than an average girl, because I can say this girl's a 10, you could say this girl's a 6 or a 4 or whatever the fuck it is, or whatever on the scale of 1 to 10 that you give. So there's no way that a woman can be, a woman's looks or her being hot is going to make it harder for her to get with you. Now, this is the thing. It's only hard because you make it hard. So if you get scared to approach that girl because you think she's cute, then that's what makes it hard. It's not hard because she looks good. It's hard because you're making it hard because you think getting hot women is hard to get. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that. Also, you gotta understand when you approach a chick, sometimes chicks will act stupid towards you or shit on you or give you a negative response because you come into them extremely weak. You feel what I'm saying? So she's like, damn, here goes another weak motherfucker trying to talk to me. And then that annoys her. You understand what I'm saying? Which is going to make her fucking act like a bitch towards you. You see what I mean? So that shit goes down like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I'm just trying to figure out why dudes are so impressed with a bitch. I don't understand. Between looks, we had that one guy last time. He was like, when she was a nurse, I got to approach her differently. And I'm like, why? Since when did men become so impressed with women that you don't even know? I need to know that. Because guys who ask that question, you're intimidated by a woman's beauty. If you're intimidated by a woman's beauty, what you're really saying is, she looks too good for me. That's what you're saying. So if you believe that, you're already lost.
Right.
So, keep fucking with the fat, unattractive women.
Nah, that's real shit. That's real shit. Trending Top TV said, looks fade, stop putting that shit on a pedestal. Nah, that's real talk. That's real talk, man. Look, man. At the end of the day, and this is what you guys got to understand, man. If you start dealing with more chicks, you're not gonna be just wanting to worry about if she's the hottest chick. She got to look good to you. She got to be attractive to you. She got to get your dick hard. You understand what I'm saying? Don't worry about all that other extra shit. You feel what I'm saying? Charles to the Game said, if a girl messages you first on Tinder at 1 a.m., doesn't mean she wants the D right now. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta figure it out. You gotta see what's popping with it. That's, you know what I'm saying?
You know what it means for him? It means that she wants to ask you why Miss Lucario ain't answering her phone calls. Why K-Zoggin is with another girl, not you? This is when that's what they understand, Lucario. See, the problem is when she messages you, why are you allowing her, or why don't you know what she wants? You're not even finding out what she's messaging you for. So, I mean, this is crazy, man.
Oh, my goodness.
My thing is simply this. I don't give a fuck about getting a message at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm more concerned with what the fuck is she messaging me? If she's just saying, hi, just seeing how your night is going. No, that does not mean she wants to date, bro. And if she said, just seeing if you're still up, I want to see if I can come by. And now we talking. You know what I'm saying? But if she's just making random conversation, as Lucario said, I mean, could she perhaps want to dick? And she just wants you to take the reins and take the lead? Perhaps. But me, if a chick messaged me at 1 o'clock in the morning and I get woken up by a fucking message, if it ain't, I want to come over and suck your dick, I'm gonna be pissed because the bitch woke me up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck about how you doing, just seeing if you up. No, bitch. Tell me what you want. Why are you? Because my thing is this: if she messaged you that late, she must believe that you ain't got nothing going on. Because if she thought she was a player, she would be like, I'm not gonna miss it because you might have another bitch in the bed. Think about that.
Right. So Jeff Rodriguez says, what do you think about having female friends? I don't want to cold approach 100 women a week. If you cool with one chick, you can meet her friends. So what's your thoughts on that?
Man, let me tell you something, man. There's
you want it, bro. This shit, bro.
There's a lot of problems with this right here. First off, I've never had a female friend. I don't believe in female friends. I don't have none because I either you're worth my time or you're not. The worst thing is you're using those PUA weak ass cold approach terms. You just approach a bitch. You don't cold approach her. And the fact that you're using that term tells me you don't even have any women to be even asking this fucking question. Your real question is you're friends with some woman that you like. You're trying to figure out how you can get her from stop looking at you as her gay best friend to trying to get some ass. That's what I read in this shit. All this stupid ass shit. I don't fucking hang out with no goddamn woman. They ain't got nothing for me. Fuck is that about?
That's crazy. See, go ahead, King Zaggin. I'll go after you.
You stay looking for shortcuts, bro. Because he figured, this is what he figured. Oh, I can be friends with this chick, and then all her female friends, I can just pick them off. Bro, if you had that type of game where you can fuck a chick's friends, all her friends, you should be able to do that on your own without a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can do that on your own. See, that you're doing shortcuts. You're saying, well, if I get in good with her and she puts in a good word for me with all these other chicks, then I'll have a leg up. It's just like dudes who keep fucking chicks that they work with. It's the same shit. You know what you do is you get familiar with these chicks. You call yourself building a goddamn rapport with them, and then you figure because of that, or by virtue of that, that it'd be easier for you to slide in there, and it will lessen the likelihood of rejection. And bro, all you doing is looking for shortcuts that ain't there. Be a man to go approach them.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. And the thing is, you know, guys, they got to stop looking for these excuses to try to get those shortcuts to make shit happen. Like that's not going to help you out. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're not going to be able to make your strategy be, I'm going to be friends with some chick and then try to just get with her friends. Now, if you know a chick and you know she got some friends, then yeah, you could that should be something you do on the side in you know, on top of you approaching girls and getting shit popping. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what you got to understand. You know what I mean? So that shit always goes down. So John said, what do you think about dating older women, say 10 years older? I like one 11 years older, and she said I'm too young for her. I mean, okay. Shit, if you know what I'm saying? If you like the older chicks, get the older chicks. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I dated older chicks, man. When I remember when I was 20, I was like 22. And I messed with a chick who was like 55. You understand what I'm saying? But she was bad. She was a bad 55-year-old. And the thing is, you know, older chicks want young dudes because young dudes got stamina. So if you want to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get that shit popping, then fucking get that shit popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Find you a cougar who just recently got divorced. You're gonna be looking for some young dick. You know what I'm saying? Someone with a strong back. You know what I'm saying? But to answer his question, but don't worry about the one that rejected you. Fuck that. Move on from that. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. Y'all need to stop asking about one chick. A lot of y'all, when y'all have questions, you should be asking about multiple bitches. You should be like, look, I got these 5 chicks. I'm making it work, but I'm having time managing them. You know, any ideas? That's different. But y'all calling about one solitary chick who don't even want you. So I don't understand that.
Well, again, the reason why she said he's young because like young guys, y'all beat around the bush. She's an older chick and she just wants somebody to be real with her. So when you beat around the bush and all that bullshit y'all do, she ain't trying to fuck with you because there ain't nothing about you that'll make her toes curl and her pussy wet.
Real talk.
Yeah. To Steve's point, the difference between a 20-year-old chick and a chick in her 30s or 40s, she's gonna know what she wants. You know what I'm saying? She's been through all the game plan, all the bullshit. She's way more experienced than them young chicks. So any game you can come with, any pickup lines or bullshit, she done seen it and heard it all. And like Steve said, she just want a dude that's gonna be a man about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm horny, I want my pussy beat up. Can you do that?
So Andre B said, what do you guys think, thoughts on long distance relationships? My thought is don't do it. That's it. See what I'm saying?
I don't believe in that.
Don't do that.
I don't believe in that.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Steve, what you were saying real quick?
Saying a long distance relationship is good if you're going in that city. Like if I'm going to New York, I want to have something set up. I don't want to stay at Lucario's house.
Right.
Set up in New York. So I won't call it a long distance. I would say something set up. When
right.
You have it.
So what's popping? 312.
What's good, Lucario, Steve, and King Zaggett? It's Dom.
What's going on? What's going on? What's popping?
Man, I have to jump in. Y'all speaking some real shit. I can't really hear Steve and shit, so I'm gonna just ask what I gotta say. Then I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all gotta say. But shit, man, I've been still on this online game. Fortunately, my state just opened up. Like they just opened up, so the bars still closed, shit like that. I've been having a FaceTime these hoes. Still matching with these bitches. I want to add a commentary to what you just, or King Zaggett just said about these young hoes. Like, I noticed I tell a bitch, like, look, FaceTime me when you free. This is my number. Text me the line when you free. These bitches would go back on the Tinder or Bumble and then say something. They give me their number. Like, no, bitch, I told you to text me. So they just show me that they're not complying, bro. And they be these young hoes, but like these older hoes, they be way more compliant. And I understand what King Zaggett was saying. But right now, I just wanted to ask a question about this shit. So since my state is open, I mean, it's not open, the bars and shit closed. They said this shit can be closed the whole time. So I just tell these hoes, FaceTime, look, let's FaceTime and then link up. That's all I got to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Just if you FaceTime them and say, hey, listen, what do you know? I don't want to give you all the game because I got shit for sale on my Patreon on how to do this correctly. But I'll give you some of the surface level shit is you FaceTime them, you feel what I'm saying? See when y'all both available and tell her to come to the spot. You feel what I'm saying? Be like, yo, come through to the crib and let's get it cracking. You feel what I mean? And this is why you gotta play the numbers game because some women they not gonna be down for it, some of them gonna be like, oh, I don't really know you like that, yada yada yada, all that other shit. But again, what I would suggest you do is go to my Patreon, go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario and join the $20 tier. And I have a program called How to Get Laid Without Going on Dates. You feel what I'm saying? And so it teaches you, how to make that shit happen when you hollering at the chicks online. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, because I know last time I called, Steve was on my head. Steve was saying that I was trying to get to know these bitches and shit like that. So I was like, I want to know. And I also know King Zaggett said I was playing defense instead of playing offense. So I want to know, like, how to play offense. Play with these bitches and that's it. Let them know, like, look, link up. That's it.
Yeah, do that. And I'm a hang up and I'm gonna let Steve and K Zaggett respond to you. All right.
What did he say?
All right, y'all be safe.
All right, peace. So he's saying that he's talking to these girls online and he's trying to see how to get them to, get them back to the crib to hook up and all that other shit.
Well, okay. Well, see, my thing is that I never try to get in my crib because when I blow them away mentally, they want to come see me. They want to like, can I come see you? Are you busy? If you're not with some other girl, can I come see you? And that's been out you, or can you come to my place? So I getting them to the crib is shit. That's like getting a bowl of cereal and shit.
But King Zaggett, what's your thoughts?
Well, I mean, my thing is so, and I say this all the time because guys, they don't tell women what it is that they really want. Whether you approach women in person or you do the online shit, just let her know what's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? And she either is gonna make a decision to fuck with you or not. Just let her know what's on your mind. But what guys want to do, they want to beat around the bush and they want to drag the shit out. And women know what you want. Like they're not dumb. They know you want to fuck. So when you do indirect shit or you tap dance around the pussy, they looking at you like what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And all you doing is you remind her of the last 20 guys. So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I really got on that one.
Yeah. Right. So Lone Wolf said, dudes who are honest with their sexual intentions with these chicks take women too seriously. I lie to chicks to get sex because I don't take them seriously.
That don't even make no fucking sense. I can't even say nothing about this.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Hold on. Wait, let me get this call real quick. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Hey, this is Tina speaking.
What's going? Is this my sister? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing up? What you doing up so late? What's going on? This is my little sister. What's going on?
Listen, right? I need to figure something out because some old flame that I had from years ago. I want to tell you, I used to like mess with this guy when I was 19. Alright? It's literally 11 years later. Homeboy gonna hit me up talking about, he's in Philadelphia now. He want me to come visit him in Philly. I'm like, first of all, dude, I ain't talked to you in like 4 or 5 years.
So wait, this is a guy you used to date?
I dated him when I was 19, like when I was in college.
Oh, so so he was hitting it while you was 19?
Yeah.
And so he trying to get back. He trying to get back with you?
He's grown. I want to say he's probably like 40 right now.
So what's the problem?
So why are you telling me to come all the way to Philly? Like, you didn't talk to me in like 4 years, my dude. What made you call me to come out to Philly? Like, are you trying to have different area codes? Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
and then he's gonna message me.
Yeah.
No, he wants you to be his fuck buddy. That's
it.
But
You want that open back?
What are you gonna text me or message me talking about? I will always love you. What the hell are you doing? Is he a text?
Wait.
Hold on, again. Let me let my dudes lace you with some game. Okay, hold on. Go ahead, King Zagan.
Wait, did she just say he said I will always love you?
Yeah, he said that.
See, I can't even. That's corny. No, that's corny. That's corny as fuck. I will always love you. Dudes are not in love with women like that. The love been dried up. He's lying.
So he's saying that he lying. He ain't in love with you. Well, Steve, what you think?
Right.
Hey, young lady, listen. I say, you know what? This is a chance to go on the attack. Tell him you got some bills you need to get paid. There's some dresses and shoes you want. Let him go ahead, because again, he's trying to think. He thinks that you're still 19, so he's trying to throw that girl I still love. You know that puppy love stuff that you might have got caught up with later on. But you're a grown ass woman right now. So that old stuff that he trying to run old game on you and thinking that you're gonna fall for it.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that, you know what? Ask him what do you ask him what he's bringing to the table. Ask him why should I give you the time of day? And I bet you ain't gonna say nothing then.
Right.
Better yet,
right. He gonna
get you a first class ticket on his dime.
Yeah,
first class on his dime.
Yeah.
Let him pay for the trip.
Let him pay.
I'm like, what makes you think I'm gonna spend my hard-earned money to come visit you in Philly? Like, for what? What do you have for me? You have nothing for me.
There you go.
That's crazy.
What's going on?
So y'all, this my little sister. She she thinks she fine and shit. That's why she acting like that. You know what I'm saying? but she cute though. So Sakina, I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up with one of my peoples. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I will hook you up.
They better be fine and got a good job and ain't crazy like your ass.
Oh, please. It's all the people. All right, so I'm gonna holler at you, Sakina.
All right.
All right, thanks for calling. Peace.
All right, no problem.
You find out my little sister up watching grown men talk. But yeah, that's Lone Wolf talking about hook 'em up. Hilarious. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's now you said it's my little sister. No, I actually have a little sister that's a stripper, but that wasn't her. That wasn't my little sister. She not the stripper. I got another little sister that's a stripper, but that wasn't her. Oh man. Sex God talking about hook her up with him. Come on. Come on, Sex God. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, the calling number 646-481-3901. 646-481. We got 196 people watching. Make sure you guys get the likes up, people. We only got 82 likes. We need to get to 100 likes, people. We need to get to 100 likes so that the YouTube algorithm could spread this game around. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys hit that up. Also, make sure you guys hit that donate button. Make sure you guys donate to the show so we can keep this shit going. You feel what I'm saying? Because if we ain't getting no donations, I can't keep doing these goddamn live streams every day. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get them donations up. Hit that donate button. You feel what I'm saying? I said hook her up with He Didn't Succeed. Hilarious. Oh my goodness. You guys are funny as fuck. But yeah, it's what were we talking about before that? I forgot. Before my sister called.
We were talking about damn, what was we talking about?
I asked a question about him online with a girl or something.
Oh yeah, the online yeah, like getting the girls to come through online. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah. And Andre B says, Steve, can you explain the long distance relationship game a little bit more? He don't get it. You got to explain it.
Well, what I'm saying is that you should have a woman on the east, north, south, and west. You should have one on the outside of your cities. And if you're a traveling man and you're going to, let's say, New York, you should have a few women in New York. You should have a few women in Florida if you travel to Florida. So what I'm saying is not have a long distance relationship, have that I'm coming through, I'll be in town, and I don't want to be in a hotel woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's more so setting up shit rather than actually having a long distance relationship. Like you don't want to have some girl who you was dating and then she moved somewhere and then y'all are like 6 hours away and then you calling her every night and y'all having pillow. No, you want to fucking, be like, oh, I'm traveling to Chicago. I'm traveling to Florida. I'm traveling to Canada, wherever, and have chicks set up in those states or cities. So when you travel there, you have somebody to holler at when you get there. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you got to do.
Thank you. And to their point, Andre B, you sound like you're talking about having a girlfriend. They're not talking about that. They're talking about having a chick that the only time they fuck with her is when they hit up the city. You know what I'm saying? And she's doing her thing, living her life. But when they come in town, she dropped them other niggas and be like, yeah, you can stay here for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? That's what they's talking about. They ain't talking about no girlfriend shit where you talk on the phone 5 days a week and shit. You know what I'm saying? And she is 1,000 miles away. No, not that type of shit. Because that's goofy. No, hell no.
So R. Vic BMX said, I'm in a relationship with my girlfriend for 1 year. How do we keep things fresh? My nigga, you might have to bring another chicken and have a threesome or something, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta spice it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta because you know what I'm saying. You gotta tell your girl, hey, listen, I'm gonna step out for a second and fuck with some other chick, and I'm gonna tell you the details or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do.
The reason he would ask that question because he's already bored of the pussy. He's bored.
He's bored of the pussy.
As a man, he's bored of the pussy.
Right.
He's bored. And she could be bored of your dick. You know what I'm saying? That's happened too. So you're coming to the realization that the honeymoon phase then wore the fuck off. You can tired of looking at the same set of titties. You know what I'm saying? And you really want something different. That's what you really want.
Right.
But you're afraid that if you go out and try to get something different, that she gonna want to experience the same type of shit. You might have to open the relationship up, bro. That might have to be a possibility for you. Now, let me say this. Let me say this on the real. Bro, there are sex shops. Okay, couple sex shops. Okay. Now, it's not no guarantee that that's gonna stave off the boredom. You know what I'm saying? But for a little while, you can spice shit up for a little while. So just go online, homie. And like old boy said, swinger clubs. They do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But go online and do them sex shops, bro.
You get some sex toys or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do that too.
So if you don't want to do no extra shit, you know. Yo, what's popping? Who's this?
Yo, Latario, Dean, and Chase Agan. What's going on? It's Clear Noise, man.
What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? I'm actually glad I caught all these two guys tonight because I have a question, a very strange question that I actually like to get to input on. So I've been out and about. I've been hitting on women during this whole time, and at my job, I've been talking to these two guys, and I've noticed that they always judge. We all weight women and stuff like that. But I noticed that with them, and as well as other guys, there are guys around that judge men based on their ability to get women. I know women judge men on their ability to get women, but I guess basically what I'm trying to ask is why do we do that? Is that just to see other guys' character, or is that just to see if they're on the level?
You saying why do guys base other guys on the type of women they get?
No, they can get women in period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't fully get it. If a guy can get women, I know it says something about it, but I mean, apparently that varies from guy to guy. So I just want to get your input on that.
Okay.
And what you guys thought of that?
So you're saying why do guys judge if a guy can get girls? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I get why women do it, but what the hell is up with guys doing that shit?
Hold on, let me erase K-Zag another video. Hold on. Okay. So you're saying that why do guys judge? Well, the thing is, a lot of times what happens is that guys will judge other dudes because they themselves sometimes feel a certain type of way about how they're doing shit. You understand? They feel insecure about their own situation, which is why they are so focused on some other guy's situation. Just like we have a lot of the black pill guys that's always talking about looks and other men's looks, and they're talking about, oh, you're a 2 and you're a 3 and you don't look good, so you're not gonna get girls. And it's they're doing that because they themselves ain't, what I'm saying? They're not doing shit. You know what I mean? Most of the time, dudes that really got shit going on don't necessarily judge other dudes about the shit they got popping, but you'll have players who will converse and trade stories and shit. That's one thing, but most guys who get women aren't really judging other dudes because they too busy doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You know what I mean?
I would say this.
Hold on, K-Zag, go ahead, K-Zag.
I would say this, bro. Don't even worry about that shit because that can't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? Concerning yourself with that. This is my thing. Women are in competition with other women for men. As a man, another man is not your competition, bro. You're your own competition. Okay?
Right.
If this guy right here is fucking 10 chicks a month, and you're only fucking 1 chick a month, if that 1 chick a month works for you, if you're content with that, don't worry about what the fuck you're doing. Because there's gonna be other guys that just got better game than you, that get more bitches than you. That's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But you can't concern yourself.
I 100% agree with that. The only thing I'm asking is just what I've seen is other guys judge other guys. I know I've seen guys that judge it because they're insecure. I can spot them out. But I've noticed some other guys judge other guys. Just I get to see it. It's I guess to see if they're on the same level, social way. Is that a thing?
Wait, say it again.
You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, say it again because I missed that.
Apparently some guys judge other guys on the ability to get women as a way to gauge them on a social level. Is that a thing?
Steve was dying to say something. My bad.
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
I'll just say something quick because I want to answer that other question. But no, dude, here's my question as you. Why do you give a fuck?
Wait, Steve, you sound far away, man. One more time.
My boy. Why do you give a fuck? Why do you care?
I'm just curious because it affects the way people move through social circles. It's definitely a thing, and it's just something I've always been curious about. Why is that? Why is that such a thing? It's a really heavy way. Guys judge each other. It's just curious to me. That's all.
Well, you know what it is. I'll tell you this. This is the thing I'll tell you. Those type of things that you're thinking about don't really hold any weight when you are about what you're about, like when you're just focused on your own shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because what you got to understand is that a lot of times things like that affect, people are affected by the stuff that you're talking about when they're not focused on their own shit. So when you're focused on your own shit, you don't even notice that stuff. Just like, for example, I had a friend who, because my wife and my girlfriend, they're white. You understand? So I had a friend who, he's black and his girl is white. So he asked me, he said, bro, how do you deal with people giving you strange looks because your girlfriend's white? I said, nigga, I don't even notice that shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, I don't notice it. You know what I mean? Like, I literally don't see that shit. So I'm sure maybe it happens, but because I'm so focused on my shit, I don't notice that, and it doesn't affect me. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a thing where based off of what you're focusing on, that's what you're gonna see. And if I'm not focusing on that shit don't even exist. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you focus on this outside shit, there's some insecurities there. There's some insecurities there.
Go ahead, K-Zag, what you saying?
No, I said when you focus on all that outside external shit, there's some insecurities there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? There has to be. Because
insecurities.
Oh, because, yeah, there has to be. Because why would you give a fuck about what another man? I wish a motherfucker might. I don't give a fuck about what another dude think. You know what I'm saying? I just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't either.
Do you care about an ant, what an ant thinks? Do you care what the birds think? Do you care what the clouds think? And why do you give a fuck?
Steve, that's a fair point. I was just it was just curious. Yeah, I just found it interesting. But yeah, I mean that's a fair point.
Right. Just focus on your shit. You be good. You feel me?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, guys.
I appreciate the call, brother. All right.
Appreciate guys. All right.
Good night.
All right. Yeah, man. So the calling number 646-481-3901. What is popping, people? So what's going on in the chat?
I just want to say something about the guy with his girl for a year. When's the last time he had a sexual text message with her? When's the last time he
Hold on one second. Now go ahead, Steve, real quick. Go ahead, Steve, before we get to the call.
He told her to take her panties off, put the phone between her legs, and he dialed her number and get her off. When's the last time he did that? Or on Easter, when's the last time he got some eggs, put some dirty shit in the eggs, put the eggs all over the place and let her go Easter egg hunt?
Right.
So this is what I'm saying. If you don't do that, somebody else will.
Facts. I call it what's popping. Who's this?
What's good? It's Rollo from Newport News, VA.
What's going on with you?
Hey, shit, man. I just wanted to check in and add on to what y'all were saying. Like, I think a lot of these dudes, a lot of these problems stem from the fact that they just don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you know who you are, like, the fortunate thing about me, I spend so much time with myself that it don't matter what anybody thinks about me. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. I don't care what a bitch say. None of that shit. At the end of the day, it's about me and what I got going on.
Right.
And if she can't add to my program, she done.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like me, for example, like, I've had women criticize things that I've worn, things that I say, the way I talk, whatever the case is. And I just either laugh or I don't respond. Or I'll make a joke out of it. Because at the end of the day, I don't care. Like, it's like, you can have your opinions, everything is subjective. So if you have an opinion on whatever is going on with me, it doesn't affect how I feel about me. Because at the end of the day, I know who I am.
Right.
So there's nothing you can say to me that make me feel like, oh, how can I keep her? What can I say that's not going to scare her away? Because I know that I'm the prize in the situation.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And when you know who you are, you know what value you bring to the table to even be talking to any type of woman that you may be interested in.
Real talk, man. Nah, we appreciate that, bro. You spitting that real shit, man. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Bro, I definitely just wanted to show some love, man. I didn't even want too much, bro. I just wanted to let y'all know that I appreciate what y'all doing, man. I've been following Lucario for years. I'm definitely familiar with Steve Dan. I'm not too familiar with K Zagging, but I'm definitely finna check you out. Love, bro, because all of y'all are business is real, and I really relate to all of that shit.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
No sweat.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Dudes understand the game. Shout out to my dude Beats and Comedy for the $5 donation. Shout out to my dude Abiola Jackson for the donation. Appreciate you, fam. Make sure you guys hit that donate button. Call the number 646-481-3901. You feel what I'm saying? Man, Lone Wolf is just loving this whole lion thing. He's hey, nigga, if that's how you do, that's how you do. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? That's your game, shit.
Wait, hold on, he's lying. You do care. Stop lying. You do care. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't lie.
Right. That's something, but you know, just doing that shit. What's poppin'? Who's calling? Who's this?
What's good, man?
What's poppin'? Is it Sex God?
Damn, nigga, how you know my voice, bro?
Because I already know.
Yo, you fuck with me, bro. Be cool though, man. You already
Nah, I know your phone number. What's going on? What's going on?
Well, now you know my phone number. Say who this is. Nah, this nigga.
Yeah, I gotta make sure it's you. What's going on?
Yeah. What's up with you, bro?
I'm chilling. What's good with you though?
So my thing is like, right? You made before. I think it was like some about like all the dating coaches and shit are like cheat codes and shit. Because like you said, like there's certain shit that you can't teach guys on how to get women. Because they got to go out there and experience that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you got to go out and be in the jungle and go through shit yourself.
Right.
Instead of like watching a whole bunch of videos and shit. Because I feel like a bunch of guys get wrapped up in watching a lot of videos, and that kind of like it's teaching them a lot of shit. And then they get out and and approach and they know too much shit, and it's affecting their fucking game. So what's your thing on that?
So you're saying that wait, say that again. You said that they end up knowing too much and it fucks with their game?
Yeah, you ever heard like too much, like you know too much shit for your own good?
That's not true.
Well, it's not really that. It's more so like a lot of guys, you know, they don't really retain the information. So it's not that they know too much. They just haven't retained the information to understand what they've learned. You see what I'm saying? And so when they're trying to do shit out there, sometimes they don't even know what the fuck is going on. So it's not about getting too much information. It's about, are you doing the things that you need to do with the information you're getting? You understand what I'm saying? Are you actually applying it? Do you understand what you're hearing to apply it? So it's a lot of that type of situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. But after you said before, like you're like you guys are like fucking Chicos basically, because you already went through certain experiences. So like, say like I'm a young dude, right?
Right.
So like now say for instance, wouldn't it be better for me not really to watch anything, not to watch any videos, go out, approach women, make these fucking mistakes, learn the whole game myself, and then be able to be like, all right, I gotta fix that. I gotta walk this way. I gotta talk a certain kind of way when I'm approaching women.
Well, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on a second, Steve. What you want to say?
That's the problem. The problem is y'all guys are too busy shadow boxing at home, and then when you get out in the real world in front of a woman, you buckle like bitches because the information y'all hearing from a lot of these guys, y'all don't even vet the guys that are saying the shit they saying on YouTube. Y'all don't look at the guys and ask questions. Y'all got guys teaching y'all how to say words like escalate and code approach and all that silly shit, and y'all think they know game, and y'all believe the motherfuckers. They don't know. Anybody that bitches about women don't know no game. Anyone that's complaining or being a victim don't know no game. Motherfuckers like Lucario, K-Zag, and the motherfuckers Lucario fuck with, they give you information so you can go out and try it so you can see what you need to do. They're not telling you to mimic and parrot. They're giving you information. That's the difference. Giving you information. Right, I'm just saying like weapons on the table. But what I'm saying is when you're watching a lot of videos, anybody can watch a video. Hey, look, I can stay in my house and think I can beat up Mike Tyson in the comfort of my own home. I can shadow box and knock Tyson out in the first round. Let me go see Tyson 1-on-1 and see what he do to my fucking ass. That's what y'all saying.
Now go ahead, sex god.
No, so okay, like my thing was you already know I fuck with what's his name? My boy Eddie Heavy.
Right.
Eddie,
shout out to Eddie Fuse.
Shout out to Eddie Fuse. Because like he on a different level on like how he displays his game, where it's more than just women. You know what I'm saying? It's like more of like how can you build yourself to be a better person to attract those kind of women.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing we talking about.
No. Let me finish real quick. I'm not saying I'm not the debate what Steve was just talking about. My thing is like it's not about copying Lucario's style or Eddie's style. You're trying to figure out what the fuck is your style. You know what I'm saying? And have the women follow your fucking style. That's my whole thing with that.
Okay.
Instead of encouraging guys to watch a lot of videos, like fuck out of here. Like, go out there and approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, after you finish up a video, don't fucking be watching all my videos and not be applying this shit. That's my whole thing to it.
No, I agree, but this is what you got to understand is that when you're listening to the coach, any coach that you're listening to, as long as they're giving you good information, if you listen to what they're saying, it's not a cheat code, but what it is that it's something that it would have probably taken you years to understand. You understand what I'm saying? So they're giving you the knowledge and wisdom that it would have took you probably years to understand. So you get a head start when you're out there. That's if you're taking information. You feel what I'm saying? So once you understand it, you get that head start, then you go out there and you do what you do. You feel what I'm saying? And then so when you do what you do, you start to learn more shit about you as an individual doing what you do. You see what I'm saying? So it's a combination of what you're learning and then you taking what you learn, going out there doing your thing, and then that's when you start to learn more shit by you being out there in the field. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So okay. So my thing with that then, Lucario, my thing would be like, there's going to be certain guys like. There's gonna be certain coaches that'll be better for certain men, right?
No, sex god. Let me just say this: sex god. You're worried about
what?
You're worried about other guys, number one. But here's the thing, sex god. The thing is that you're saying we all, myself, K Zagan, and Lucario, are doing exactly what you're saying that this other guy's doing. We've been doing this shit. Well, I know I've been doing it for over 30 years, doing what you said. Lucario's been doing it for decades. So what we're saying to you is we're doing exactly what you're saying. We're teaching you how to be a man, and these women are perks. The game has nothing to do with these motherfucking women. Nothing. Zero.
Right. Go ahead, K.
Lucario, back to you though. This is a question for you. My thing is like, Lucario, what's your passion? Because your passion is women, right? You love women more than anything, right?
No.
You love yourself first. No. I'm not to be word that right. No, look. Lucario, because you and Miles made the deal, like, yo, this nigga Lucario loves women. Like, you study women.
Right.
So that's your purpose, right?
No, that's not my purpose. See, this is what you be getting confused. You be getting shit mad twisted up. I love dealing with women, but that's not my purpose. That's not like the thing I love most in the world. You feel what I'm saying? That women are like secondary. That's even in third place. You feel what I'm saying?
Women are recreation. Women are hobbies. That's what the fuck they are.
What happened?
You loving women. You know what I'm saying? Like, what drove you to being like a dating coach? Then that's what I'm asking you.
Right, because I like to teach. That's what drove me to be a dating coach. You see what I'm saying? Like if it'd be the same thing. Let's say I was a coach on fitness. Let's say I was a personal trainer, right? I would still want to teach personal training. You feel what I'm saying? Like I used to teach an after school program. I used to teach videography and photography and editing. So I would teach teenagers how to make videos, edit them, and put them in film festivals. But it was the teaching. It wasn't necessarily it wasn't like, so whatever I'm teaching is what I'm teaching. but my passion is teaching. It's not the chicks. And this is what Steve was trying to say about the game. It's not about the women. It's about the game. It's about you as a man, because you can use game to get anything and do anything. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the point of the whole thing. So even if because a person could talk about business. I'm sure Steve been doing this shit for 30 years. Steve could do a whole hour on just business, on how to set up your shit. You know what I'm saying? Have people buy your products. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's still game, but it's not about the woman. You feel what I'm saying? It's about everything behind that. You see what I'm saying? That's the part you're not getting.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But it correlates back to women. That's what like. So you want to be a dating coach? You have to love women, Lucario. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm not.
All you think about.
No, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're not getting it. The woman is just the content. Content could always change. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you're not getting.
Sex God.
Well, let me say this.
Okay, go ahead, Steve.
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead, Steve.
No, go ahead. I gotta say, go ahead.
Go ahead, Zach.
If you have knowledge of something and you like to teach, you're going to teach and facilitate that knowledge, no matter what it is. So what he's saying is, I know bitches.
Right.
So I'm teaching dudes about that. But I also know video and editing, so I can teach anything that I have knowledge on.
Right.
I'm just choosing to do this. It has nothing to do with a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because I have a whole Patreon about called The Confidence Show, where we talk about business, success, nothing about chicks. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, so that's what I'm saying. That's what you got to understand.
And listen, Sex God, it's not that we don't like bitches. Bitches are just a perk. They come along with what we do. We don't go out to set out to look for women. They come to us based off of what they see from us. So I think that's where you're getting it wrong. We like women, but Lucario doesn't spend his life getting women. Women are coming to him because of who he is and because of his love of the game. And for me, I retired when I got out the game. That's why I teach. Because if I was single, you wouldn't know me, because I'd be out there fucking right now.
What the season?
Now you have to hear the playback. You're gonna have to hear the playback. But yeah, that's what it is. Sex
That's some crazy shit.
Wow, what you said?
No, I said that's some crazy shit. No, ain't nothing wrong with that. I definitely, you know what I mean? I definitely respect all you guys' games, and I feel like certain guys have to cling on to certain coaches that might fit them for their kind of lifestyle. That's what I'm saying, though. As far as that goes.
Well, I mean, that could be, that could be a thing too, because certain people are going to resonate with certain other people. Because sometimes I'm going to tell you this: some people are not ready for certain people's game. That's the thing, and certain people are not at the because like attracts like. So certain people. So for example, let's say you have a coach who tells you to lie to women, right? That's going to attract a lot of guys who have low self-esteem. You see what I'm saying? So that coach is going to attract a bunch of motherfuckers who have low self-esteem, because he's like, yo, a lot of women tell him everything they want to hear so you could get some sex. So a lot of dudes who have extreme low self-esteem is going to gravitate to that coach. But then if you have a coach who's telling you, hey, listen, value yourself, understand yourself, that's going to attract guys who want to better themselves, who's going to get to a different level. You see what I'm saying? So it's, and then you might have a coach who's talking on some more deeper concepts that certain guys, let's say a guy may not be smart enough to understand a certain concept, or his mindset might not be there. So he's not going to be able to rock with that. You feel what I'm saying? So it just all depends on, where you're at and what you're trying to really get out of it. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's right, and I agree with that. That's why, like I told you, I fuck with Eddie, because he be going on some deep shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, I see, like, I understood it when I was younger, and I'm like, shit. But now I'm really starting to put the shit together, like, wow, I see why it's that way and how it should be that way, and why you like, why you should marry virgins, and he talked about a whole lot of shit I agree with. You know what I mean? But you do too, though. Like,
shout out to my dude Eddie Fuse. Eddie Fuse be on that deep shit. That's my dude right there. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying, where guys got to listen to different people, see who resonates with you, and then you fuck with that, or take bits and pieces that resonate with you from different people, take that. So it's all about how it helps you and builds you up. That's all it is at the end of the day. You feel me? But Sex God, we appreciate the call, my brother. All right, I got a few more days.
My downstate.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right, Steve. Good luck, man.
All right. All right.
Just this shit. These
Yeah, go ahead, King.
Bro, okay, not only Dominique, but trending topic had one. Look, y'all motherfuckers with all this lying shit.
Wait, hold on for a second.
Let me tell y'all something.
Hold on, caller. We're gonna hold on, caller, for a second. Go ahead, King Zagging.
If I was applying for a job and they said if you have a criminal record or if you have this on your record or your background, we're not gonna hire you. So if I apply for a job and I lied about that to try and get that job, that means two things. It means one, I'm ashamed of something and I'm trying to hide something. And two, is because I take getting that job seriously. So when you lie to women, you're trying to conceal and hide who you really are because you think you're not good enough for a woman. That's one. Two, you do take pussy seriously because look what you're doing for it.
Right.
Look what you're doing for a dude who is honest and transparent with a chick. He'll tell a chick exactly what it is, what he want, not what he think she want to hear, and she could take it or leave it. A guy who does that is not taking the pussy serious. You know what I'm saying? But if you lying, you do take it serious. You are desperate for it. That's why you're lying.
And you want to do whatever you can to get it because you're not standing on your motherfucking principles. You rather achieve a woman. But here's the thing y'all understand, and I'm gonna shock y'all. The majority of these women got more game on their pinky than most of you motherfuckers. They ain't stupid. Don't think they don't think they do. Because if they can tell a liar from a motherfucker that's real, she can see right through your ass. So it's mental because you want to know why? She gonna fuck with you, but not the way you want. She gonna get what she want from you, and you ain't gonna get no motherfucking pussy.
Facts. All right, caller, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, what up? This is your man Jay, man. You know the one who up the phone every time.
What's going on? What's good?
Yo, I want to ask you a question too from a lot of people didn't have. There was a chick that called in. You know, I feel the same shit like this nigga cat. Now, Lacari, but the caller, she called in, right? How about you hear me, caller? You guys hear me?
Why? Say it again, because you kind of sounded kind of muffled. But go ahead and say it again.
I was saying, could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, all right, yeah. And one of the callers, the chick had called in. If she had called in, and Dean had asked the chick, if you meet a guy and the guy asks you something about the guy asks you what do you do for a living, some shit like that, what do you do for a living, and when was your last boyfriend, and what are you looking for in a chick? And Dean said, from that question, can you know that guy a mile away? And she said, yes. Could you expect that guy? But how does she know that? Because it's just a question you ask you. You just want to get to know somebody. Like if you want to date, you stand across from somebody and you just ask the chick random questions, stuff like that. And before you ask the chick, how the fuck could a chick already know what she look? I feel like that chick that called in my car, yes. And I agree with you. Even though that chick already knows that she knows what type of guy she's gonna fuck. But she still doesn't know that guy though, because sometimes too, a chick could try to play, like for instance, a chick will meet you because you're like, damn, I don't know if this nigga like me or not, so she can play games.
Oh my God.
I have chicks that I told you, I had for once in my career, I had a chick that did that. Where I asked the chick a sexual question, it's like she brushed me off, and then we went outside, and then she came right next to me, so that I went straight for the kiss. But it threw me off, so I'm like, yeah, what the fuck did she act all funny about me asking that question, but yet again, she came right next to me. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, so I feel like chick was full of shit when she was like, oh, I could tell a guy a mile away. If that's the case, then how come chicks don't know that when they meet a guy, for instance, how most guys be feeling like shit? How come they don't know that, Lacari? How come the chicks don't know that? They be complaining, oh, these niggas ain't shit, they treating like shit. How come they didn't keep that guy a mile away, Lacari, yo?
Hold on, Steve, you seem like you want to go ahead.
Let's look, sir on the phone. Do Oreo cookies taste the same in New York City? Do Oreo cookies taste the same in California? Do they taste the same in Florida? Do they taste the same in Spain? You want to know why? The answer is yes, because they're fucking generic, meaning that women have met you before because they can tell from weak ass motherfuckers asking them interviewing questions that have nothing to do with what the fuck you want. You are regular because she has met you every day of her life since fucking junior high school. That's how she knows. Because y'all ask the dumb questions. What do you do for a living? What do you want in a guy? Those are boring Bob fucking questions that tell her you have no fucking game. Because a real man ain't asking them fucking questions, man. Period.
But Lucario, yes, D, if a chick has high interest in you, though, she's still gonna want those type of questions. It depends on the type of guy she's meeting. You're right. I believe yes. That's why I told Lucario I do agree at a certain point, yes. But if the chick has high interest in you, if she has low interest in you, she's gonna find the question boring. Come on.
She wasn't interested in you in the first place, brother, because as soon as you said how, who, what, where, and when, she like, you're just a generic cookie like everybody else. A cookie. You're just a different color, a different size, and maybe a different race, but you taste the same. You're like, look, you'll never, hey, if I ever hear Lucario K-Zog and say, I ask a woman what she do for a living, I'm going to call the police because them motherfuckers got a gun to their head. And they
look, to Steve's point, I don't give a fuck what a bitch do for a living. How does that affect your life? How? Okay, that's one. Two, fellas. But hold on, fellas. Hold on. Call it.
Wait, hold on. Let K-Zag go and then you go.
Hold on. I'm pleading with you guys. When you approach women, okay, you are a stranger. They know you want something from them. And they know you want sex. They know this. So when you interview them with all that other shit, they're looking at you like, why is this motherfucker asking me this shit when I know he want to fuck me? Okay? So all you guys, you always say you want sex, right? My thing is this. In order for a woman to see you as sexually desirable, she has to be sexually attractive to you. You asking those questions do not invoke sexual attraction, bro. I hope you really understand that. That's not going to make a bitch want to fuck you because you're asking them questions.
Can I say something real quick?
Do you get it? Go ahead, Steve.
Have you ever walked down the mall and the kiosk guy in the mall asks you how your day is and you know that motherfucker's full of shit that he's trying to sell you something? It's the same thing they see in you guys. Like K-Zach said, they know you want to fuck. So either you're going to get to the point or you're going to beat around the fucking bush and walk on eggshells. That's it.
But I'm just saying, if you're in a date, of course, someone chick, what's some those questions? Remember, that doesn't mean that you can't get straight to the point, though.
Wait, say it again?
I'm not saying it. No, if you're on a date with a chick, you sit right across from the chick, right? What's wrong with asking those questions and then get straight to the point? What, you just go on a date, go for drinks? Oh, yeah, come over and have it fun? If you say it like that, you just tell the chick, hey, come over the house right now, let's just fun. I mean, I understand. If that's the point, that's what I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Yeah, those questions are generic. If I'm in a chick in the street, like, yo, for 5 minutes, I'm gonna talk to her, and she's like, hey, what do you do for a living? And if the chick like, hey, what do you do for a living? Because I tell what I do, but at the same time, I'm still getting straight to the point. Yeah, come over my house and let's just chill and hook up, whatever. Let's just chill. But I'm just saying, but that chick on the phone is making it seem like she knows already from the question that guy asked, like she can tell if the guy's gonna be a good guy or jerk. That's not true. Because I think, like you said, I know guys can be lying, Lucario. A lot of these guys be fun like they're good guys, and the chick thinks that, she can have a long relationship. Come to find out, all that time he's for the sex. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, sir.
I feel like, she can't really tell.
Sir, you know what I'm going to do on my first date with a woman while I'm eating ice cream because I ain't taking the bitch to dinner? As soon as I get her in the ice cream parlor and the guy's name is Mr. Lucario, I'm going to say, hey, Hashim, how you doing? This is my girl, Tina. You ain't going to believe this. I was walking down minding my own business, and I'm going to tell him the story of how I met this chick. Then I'm going to say, Lucario, when I get out my seat and ask for that little spoon, it's because I'm going to go in and kiss her, and I'm going to say that shit right in her face while she's listening to me. I'm going to give her the game plan. I ain't going to ask her no shit I don't give a fuck about. I'm setting myself up to be like me and not like the 98% of you. I take out the gay guys. 98% of you motherfuckers. I want to show her I'm a good time. I'm going to twirl her ass around, hug her, tell her how nice she smells and how sexy her skin is. And I'm going to tell her when I go over to kiss, I'm gonna say, is that ice cream taste good to your lips? I want to taste it, and I'm gonna lean in for the kiss. I ain't never gonna ask. I don't give a fuck what she do. But guess what, guys? She's gonna ask me what I do for a living because I'm out of the box. She's gonna be asking me questions because she can't figure out why I'm not asking her questions.
There you have it.
All right. I mean, I just feel like that. I just feel like you guys are missing my point, though, where I was coming from.
Because I'm confused because I heard you talking a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, what? Because I'm like, where you go? You're saying some girl was saying that she can tell.
No. I'm the Steve Dean show, right? There was a chick that called in. Remember that last chick that called in?
Yeah.
The last Tuesday, something like that?
Right.
Dean had asked her questions. If a guy was to ask you those 3 questions, and from those questions, Dean said, could you tell what type of guy you're dealing with?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying, what's wrong with a guy asking those questions? How could a chick off the bat know that? I think that's bullshit.
No,
I think that girl was full of shit.
No, what did she say though? What did she say? What did she respond and say? Because I forgot what happened.
Okay, the question was, Dean had asked the girl, if a guy asks you, what do you do for a living? Right? If a guy asks you, what are you looking for? Do you know off the bat what type of guy you're dealing with? She said yes. And I was like, how would she know that? It's just a fucking question.
Let me. I'm gonna ask you a question before. Well, this is the thing. The reason why she's gonna know. It's like this. Let's say you're a black guy, right?
Yeah.
Now, have you ever encountered a racist white person?
I mean, not really. I never encountered a question that I said. I mean, I said that they have their actions. You can say their actions.
Right. Well, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, me as a black man, right? If I'm going into a store and I see a white person and they looking at me funny, right? I'm just based off the look. I'm like, okay, I could tell this person is most likely racist. Or if they ask me some sort of question, like for example, when I used to go to events and shit, and I would talk to some white people and they say, what are you doing? I'm like, yeah, I write books on relationships. They'd be like, oh my God, you write books? And so the way that they said it, I'm like, yeah, you don't believe niggas correct. You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell based off of your response, the type of person you most likely are. You understand what I'm saying? Because they wasn't saying it on a curious tip. They were saying it like, wow, I can't believe that you know how to write. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I can tell based off of their question or their response or whatever they're saying, they're most likely this type of person. So when a woman has dealt with a bunch of guys over and over and over and over and over and over again, and each of those guys are like, hey, miss, what's up? What's your name? Where you from? What do you do? Right? You sound like the last 20 guys she's been talking to. So she knows that you're that type of guy who don't really got game like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you sound like the last 20 dudes who don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's what she was talking about. You see what I'm saying?
So the moral of the story, caller, is.
I mean, I asked actual questions to a woman before. I mean, I don't see that. It was just a question. I don't see. I'm not the thing about it though. If a guy meet a woman, more likely she's gonna get the same fucking question. Hey, what's up? My name is such and such. What's your name? Whatever.
Oh yeah. She's gonna get the same. Yeah, she's gonna get the same questions from 95% of dudes. But then if you got a dude who brings something different, you feel what I'm saying? Like for example, I remember I was in a spot. And I walked up to a chick and I said to her, I said, yo, why you were staring at me this whole time and didn't come over and saying anything? Right? That's the first thing I said to her. And she's like, what do you mean I wasn't staring at you? And I was like, oh, well, you should have been staring at me because I'm the flyest dude in here. Anyway, my name is Locario. What's your name? You see what I'm saying? Most guys ain't coming at her like that. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. So now I'm coming at her a whole different way than all the other guys that just come up to her and say, hey, how are you? How's the weather? Do you come here often? And where you're from? And do you understand what I'm saying? Like what we're trying to say is that, and this is what Steve was saying, is that she's met you before or she's met that guy before because most guys come at her the same way. That's what he's trying to explain to you. You see what I mean?
Let me ask him a question. Let me ask him a question. Caller, when was the last time you approached a chick and hit on her? And I'm not trying to clown you. I'm asking for a reason.
Hello? Yeah, I can't say the game. You want to my approach a chick? About a month ago.
Oh my.
Okay, now, when you saw her, what was the first thought that popped into your head?
Well, the first thing I saw was her body. She had a nice full body.
Okay, did you tell her that?
I'm not gonna lie. Nah. The first thing I thought, like, hey, I told her, hey, my name is such and such. You're looking good. You're looking real good. I didn't mention like her body. You have a sexy body, but you look good. I like a generic thing.
Okay, but do you see what I'm getting at? You saw a woman and you saw her body. Did you think about fucking her?
Hell yeah. I'm not gonna fuck you, of course.
Okay, so did you verbalize that to her that you saw her in that way?
Nah. Like I said,
Why not?
I'm not gonna lie. I used to backdoor it. Wait, like I started saying, I got to know her. What's your name? Like you change numbers. And from there on the phone, I was trying to get real freaky on the phone.
Okay, but when you saw her, you said you saw her body and you thought about sex. You didn't say when I saw her, I thought about calling her on the phone. That's not what you said. So why would you go there? So why would you skip over the real reason that you approached her and then create this whole backdrop to make it seem like you wanted something else? Women can see through you, bro. I'm telling you, they see through it. They can tell. What you have to understand is, and I talk about this, I'm not the only one who does, but there is a way that you deal with women in a passive way and more of an assertive way. Women can tell how you are. If you're passive or assertive, they can tell. Okay? If you're passive, you're going to come across as a dude that lacks experience. If you're more assertive and you're kind of like dictating the pace and the flow of the interaction, and you're more of a take charge guy, they're going to look at you as a man who is experienced and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's why I hear you. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, but K Jack though, because I told Cario a couple times, like I said, and I have tried that too. Like I had that straightforward Cario. That straightforward had got me rejected so many fucking times. It got me frustrated. I'm like, one woman, when she got so she like, oh my god, is that how you talk to a woman? You're so disgusting. Like she asked me to call me. I was like, oh shit. Like I felt so disgusted with myself. I'm like,
see that's your problem. You letting the reactions of the chick make you question yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why
she give me that nasty look too. Like, oh, that's not how you talk to women. Like, I'm like, what? I'm like, but
why are you being moved? That they supposed to do that. Why are you being moved by that? You understand what I'm saying? That's how they're gonna come at you like that. Some of them are gonna come at you like that, and sometimes they come at you like that. And the thing is, because you don't know how to interact with the chick, right? You understand? Like you get so shooken up by that, right? Then you just lose your composure, and now she's looking at you like, oh, this dude, he's on some, he don't know what to do. You understand what I'm saying? He don't know what's going on. You see what I mean? And so the thing is that when you're on top of your game, shit like that's not gonna fucking phase you. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that's not gonna be a big deal, because when you're a man about your shit and you speak with conviction, because you just said you felt disgusted by what you just did.
Right? That's what made me feel. Like I said something wrong. Like K. Dice said, I tried it before when I was straightforward with the chicks and a couple chicks, but this main one, but like I got rejected with some soft shit, but this one they would make me feel like I did like I was a rapist, some shit like that, like some crazy shit. Like I was just straightforward. I was like, I think you look sexy too. Like I like your face. I mean, like, oh my god, how you talk to a woman supposed to be? You ask me for my name, some bullshit like that. I'm like, what?
But caller, every woman out there, every woman's not a hey baby, yo mama. That's number one that you mess up on. But like Lucario's saying is, you let a stranger, a woman you don't even know, have that kind of power over you. Why would she want to be with you if she's got that power over you? Why would she want to be with you if you're giving her all your power away and worrying about what the fuck she think?
Right, because if she's on some shit where she's like, oh, you talk to women like that? Yes, I talk to women like that. So what's good? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
What's good? What's good with you? You know what I mean? Like you don't back down. Don't let her fucking, you know what I'm saying, get you scouring in the corner somewhere.
You don't back down, you double down. That's what
exactly.
The fuck you do.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to practice that shit, because part of what's giving you that, and also part of what's giving you a lot of that resistance is because the women can tell that that's not really you. You understand what I'm saying? You're not comfortable doing what you're doing right now. You just said you were disgusted by what you said. If you were comfortable saying what you said, you wouldn't be disgusted by what you said. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to get comfortable with yourself, because understand that energy you got coming out, they could feel. It's just like, look, you ever been with a chick that you wanted to smash, but you could tell she wasn't comfortable you was trying to have sex with her, but you could tell she was kind of uncomfortable?
Yeah, I have before.
Right. And it don't feel good trying to fuck some girl who's uncomfortable, right?
Nah,
right.
Do it.
So so the same thing happens where when you approach a woman, it don't feel good to her when a guy who doesn't feel comfortable with himself is telling her that he want to hit. You understand what I'm saying? Hey girl, I was wondering, like, yo, can we smash though? Can we, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't sound sure of yourself about what the fuck you saying.
You know what he sound like?
Comfortable.
He sound like someone double dared him to go over there and say that. Like,
right.
This ain't really you to do this. Women can tell if it's you, if it's part of your personality for you to speak in a certain way, or if you're forcing it. They can tell.
Did he say a month? Did he say the last time we talked to a chick is a month ago?
Yeah, he said a month ago. Yeah, I caught that too.
So then you're gonna be creepy on a level that you don't even realize, because you've been a month away from the game. You don't even you are hurting yourself more by sitting in your home or not even talking to women at all, dude. You're the problem.
I'm trying to figure out why y'all guys put yourselves in dry spells on purpose and shit. I really don't understand that shit.
How does that shit?
I don't understand.
Yo, that's crazy. But yo, caller, man, that's, you just got to work on your confidence when you're talking to these girls, man. Don't let them, get you uncomfortable and feel what you're saying, bro. Whatever you feel like saying, say it and feel it, and don't back down on what you're saying. Don't let these chicks, you know what I'm saying, get you feeling all funny style. You all right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, bro.
I gotta work on definitely.
All right, man.
I appreciate it again, fellas.
I'm holler. Peace. Man, that's crazy. So, yo, we got 250 people watching right now. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit the donate button. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? You. Going once? Going twice?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? What's good with you, man?
So, I got a girlfriend, and since I live alone, and she comes over a lot, and I know she sees other guys because she spends more time with them than me, and I don't really know what to do about it.
It's because you're a troll. That's why she's spending more time with these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like a bitch.
What do you mean?
Yeah, right.
You should be. Hey, hold her legs up while he's stroking, dude.
I'm trying to go further into it to see what I'm doing wrong.
Hold her legs up and let the other guy get it, and then clean her up afterwards.
So sometimes watching her get fucked by other guys.
God damn it, boy! You're gonna lose your woman to a man one day.
I don't know.
And so why do you think your girl is cheating on you?
Maybe because I spend too much time alone and I have a lot of problems. And I think a lot of things that shouldn't be funny are funny.
Oh God. All right. Thanks a lot for calling, bro. Jesus Christ. These trolls is sounding like mad creepy now. They about to go fucking shoot up a school or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that motherfucker whispering all on the phone and shit.
Oh yeah, right. I'm like, yo, I was wondering. My girl, she was. Yo, what's going on?
Hi, Daddy. Can I suck your dick so I get your cock like last night? Steven came back. Fuck. Baby.
What?
Where's your
The fuck was that? Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Hey, what's up? This is Jay from Virginia, but in the chat, I'm the Dread Man. What's up, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's up?
Sure, not much, fellas. Anyway, here's what I want to chime in with you guys tonight. Now, I want to know, in your opinion, why is it that whenever a black man dates a white woman, to black women, they automatically assume he hates black women? Because it was a few years ago, I was talking to this girl named Shaylo, and she was cute, by the way. But anyway, she's like, well, you're cute, but I don't know if I can talk to you or not. I was like, why not? She's like, well, you don't seem like you're my type. I'm like, well, why not? She said, don't take this the wrong way, but you seem like you're the type of black guy who only that white girl. And I'm like, what the hell do you mean by that? I mean, like, yeah, exactly. I mean, did I come off with something? Because I felt like, to a lot of people, I seem like I'm articulate, but whatever. Like, to me, that just came out of left field for me. The thing is, it's not the first time I've been told that either. But from you guys' perspective, what do you guys think?
I think you could get your spine and your balls out of her purse and get the fuck going. Why do you give a fuck? Why do y'all guys give a fuck so much about what a woman says to you? Why? What's this? What is this supposed to do? Her telling is that going to give you a raise at your job? Why do y'all y'all care? Hey, listen, here's the thing. You're too emotional. You're too fucking emotional.
I gotta piggyback off of Steve. I don't give a fuck, man. Look, fellas, look, these women, they're recreational. As Steve said, they perks. They're nothing but a hobby. Yeah. Y'all take this shit too goddamn serious. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking to a chick and she says, well, I don't think you're my type, I just walk the fuck off. But like, all right, you know what I'm saying? All right. I'm not gonna sit there and debate the bitch as to why I'm not her type. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, you know, because this is my thing. Y'all have to start looking at when a woman rejects you or she acts goofy. Y'all have to look at it like, all right, it's your loss. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look at it as if y'all losing something when y'all don't get the lady. You know what I'm saying? You gotta flip that shit and don't look, Carl, you got it.
No, I'm just saying, don't worry about what these chicks is thinking, man. You know, when it comes to any of this shit, you understand what I'm saying? If you're dealing with the girl and she's not doing anything that you want her to do in the situation, none of the stuff she's saying matters. You understand what I'm saying? All that matters is what do you want to do, and is she doing the thing you want her to do? If she's not, then you keep it moving. If she is, you do something with her. So if a girl's like, well, you know, you seem like the type of guy that I don't care what I seem like. So this is what I want to do with you. Are you doing this with me or not? You understand what I'm saying? And that's it. That's all it is. Yeah. You feel what I mean? Like all that other shit don't matter.
Bro, where's Steve?
Rule 1, I don't give a fuck and fuck your feelings. Rule 2, see rule 1. That's
right. And let me add this. Let me add this to the caller and anyone else listening. It's like if you're walking down the street and you say hi to another dude, perfect stranger, and he don't say hi back, are you gonna stop him and argue with his ass about why he ain't saying hi back? You're just gonna keep walking. I like, well, fuck him then, and you're gonna keep walking. You know what I'm saying? But because a chick got a pussy, now you want to debate her ass as to why she's not giving you no shine. No, let that bitch walk. You know what I'm saying? And keep pushing, just like you would do a dude. But because she got a pussy, now you feel like you're invested in a situation and you want to make it work. Oh. Fuck that. Keep it pushing.
Real talk.
Oh.
All right.
All right, fellas. I appreciate it.
All right, bro. Appreciate it, man. All right. My dude, Unplugged Fit eating the ramen. Right. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up, fellas? I just finished working out and I saw the stream. I was like, fuck, let me get in here real quick. What's up, fellas? How you guys doing, man?
Chilling.
Good to see you guys.
What up? Let's get to see who this caller is. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Oh man, what's good with that, man? Y'all rapping all night. Y'all, I just came from fucking Steve last time, and that shit was popping off awkward on my morning. And I got a question for Steve though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Steve, I can't hear you, but hey, So I got a girl overseas, right? I'm a veteran, so I came from Germany and shit. I was stationed over there for a little bit. And she got best friends. They both, I give them about solid 8. So they're not bad. I'm trying to I'm trying to get her to have a threesome with her best friend. And you can't tell her that shit don't happen. Like, no, I did.
Wait, he's trying to fuck his friend's friend?
He said he trying to get the girl. What you said? The girl you messing with, you trying to get her to have a threesome with her friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He said he's trying to get a threesome popping.
Well, then ask your, is your girl in the liquor?
But she give me the excuse that she don't want to do it because she had that done before and she got, fucked over by it. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. Y'all underestimated me that last time I talked to guys. I got my game like that. Like, I know I get a bitch quick work, but I'm just missing a finishing touch, and that's why I'm listening to you guys. Y'all gotta do some good work. So I really appreciate you guys.
All right, so Steve, what's your thoughts on that? On the threesome, getting that shit popping?
Well, if you guys want a threesome, you gotta first find out your girl eating pussy, and if she's eating pussy,
I can't hold it.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang up and then I'm gonna have you listen to the stream. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong.
All right, cool. All right, go ahead, Steve. What you gonna say?
Hey, if you first you got to find out if you're pussy. That you got to find out if she eats pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing you need to do is start working that in, boiling frog. Start joking around. When you're walking around or when you fucking her, watch some porn with threesomes in it with 2 guys and a girl. Of course, you got 2 dudes shit. But you bring that shit up to her and tell her, you know what? I want to see you eat your girl out because I know you find her attractive. I know y'all kiss and rub each other's titties when you got a chance, and I just want to fuck both of you. You just got to be direct. That's it.
Right. And Unplugged Fit. What's your thoughts on the threesomes?
There's 2 ways that you can go about it. So you can either if your girl is like into that and she's willing to bring a participant, that's okay. But here's the thing: if it's your main girl, that might be a double-edged sword because if she sees you have sex with another girl, it's gonna fuck her up in some way. She might never recover from that. So she's got to be really comfortable with seeing you have sex with other girls. So it depends on her. The other way you could do it is if your girl is down and you got tight game, you can go out with her and try to find a third girl in a night game or whatever it may be. That's the way I think is best versus having to rely on her to recruit a girl, or worse yet, if you're dealing with like multiple girls and then she sees another girl that you're dealing with, then you bring her into the picture. And let's say you treat that other girl, she's higher up on the totem pole. That other girl's going to notice that she's higher up on the totem pole compared to the treatment that she gets. And that might make her mad. So I would be very wary of bringing her around girls that I already deal with. I would either have her bring someone to the party, which 9 out of 10 times she's not going to do that, or go out and night game and source it yourself. So that's the ways you could play it.
All right. So caller, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's up, fellas? How's it going tonight?
Chilling. What's good?
Baby, motherfucker, like pussy, but
this nigga. All right. So K-Zag, what you was talking about?
No, I was gonna say a couple of different things. A good number of women are bike carriers anyway. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They've experimented or they at least thought about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're dealing with a chick and you're non-judgmental, a lot of women will reveal that to you, that they did some shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing that I used to do, I would take a bitch to a strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Take her to a strip club. You know what I'm saying? Number one, you can see the bitches naked, so you already see what they look like, and then you can see her reaction to those females. You know what I'm saying? And I've gotten chicks lap dances and turn that shit into something. You know what I'm saying? So, you just have to figure out, your comfort zone in doing it. Don't be afraid to do it. You'll be surprised. A lot of women are voyeurs. They love watching motherfuckers fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a chick, and another thing, that if a chick reveals to you that she watches porn, that's telling you that she likes watching men fuck other women. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that right there is a launching pad for something. But y'all got it.
But just one thing.
Go ahead, Steve. I was going to add something after you. Go ahead. You first.
Just when you fuck the other chick, don't come with the other chick. Come with your girl. It's not with your girl. Fuck the other. That's it.
Right. Nah, that's real talk.
I was gonna say, because we talked about this earlier, Lucario, on like dealing with like getting like bad chicks.
Right.
This is where K Zagan brought up a good point. Like if you're trying to get your girl into that, bringing her to the strip club is actually going to work in your favor, because if you're trying to run like game where you're trying to meet like, you know, strippers, etc. Obviously, we know pre-selection is like almost required, so it will help you pull strippers when they see you with a bad chick. But you can't go in there with a busted chick and try to do it. You got to go in there with another attractive girl, because real recognize real in the girl world. So if you're there with an ugly girl, like, oh, this guy's low value. So you got to go in there with a bad chick and then have her help you run game, and then boom, maybe you might be able to get a threesome that way. Or worst case scenario, pull a girl that's like a working chick.
Facts. And shout out to my dude Robert Garcia with the donation. Make sure you guys hit that donate button. Also, another thing you guys can do if you want to learn how to get threesomes, go to MrLocario.com, get my DVD program, The Bad Boys Guide to Dating. I have a program on there called Step Up Your Dating Game, a bonus joint that teaches you how to get threesomes. You feel what I'm saying? So I teach you all the things you could do to get the threesomes popping. You feel what I'm saying? So you guys could, you know, check that shit out. You feel what I'm saying? So the call number 646-481-3901. We're going to go probably another 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. So probably take 1 or 2 more calls. And then we got to head up out of here because this is late and motherfuckers got to, you know what I'm saying? And you making me hungry right now with that spaghetti and shit or whatever.
It's like zucchini noodles.
I'm fucking hungry right now. I'm like, goddamn.
No homo.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the thing. Let me see what's popping in the chat. What's going on in the chat room? You feel what I'm saying? What's good with you guys? Man. But yeah, you gotta be careful with that threesome shit. Because if you with your main girl, you like what Steve said, you can't ejaculate with the other girl, because that's gonna be a problem. You feel what
dangerous? It's dangerous. That's a great tip. Like, man, you guys should donate just for Steve giving that game changer right there. Because if you come with the other girl, your girl's gonna feel a type of way about that, and she might not say anything there and then, but she's gonna bring it up next time you guys fucking argue. And
right.
Then always, and then let's say you tell her like some bullshit, like, "Oh yeah, baby, you're the only one." She's always gonna think that you're cheating on her, and she's always gonna be on some extra shit, especially if you tell her like you're the only one outside of like, you know, a threesomes that you know about. So she's gonna be extra paranoid, which is good, but it also will cause headaches too.
Well, right. What they have to understand is, it's not that she got a problem with you fucking another chick. She don't want to think that a bitch can please you better than she can.
Right.
That will never fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? That was talking about super insecure. Doesn't make her feel that way.
Mm-hmm. No, that's some real shit. That's some real shit.
Because if a girl can't make you come, that's a big fucking like that's like a big hit to her ego. Because like women subconsciously know that like a lot of their value is derived from their sexuality. Whether even the strongest, most independent women, like I make $100,000 a year, all that shit. She still knows at the end of the day, if she can't make her fucking husband or boyfriend or significant other ejaculate sexually or satisfy him sexually, the fucking clock is ticking.
So, that's real shit. What's popping? Who this?
Hello. What up?
What's going on? What's going on?
So my question for you is, how can a guy stop caring about what a girl thinks? You know, because I'm pretty sure most guys struggle with that. You know, they struggle with a girl, like a girl's opinion. You know, like how can we open up? You know, without worrying about what she's gonna think, if she thinks we're weird or annoying or something like that. You know, how can we open up?
All right, I'll let you guys take that. I'll go last.
Do you care about what an ant does? If an ant eats an insect or a snake eats a fucking rat in the fucking Amazon, you give a fuck about that?
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
Okay. You asked me a question.
Now he said, "Do you care about what an ant thinks about you?"
No.
Then why would you give a fuck what these women think?
So why you care about what these women think?
I mean, I don't know. It's just something that me personally struggle with. It's like I want to be myself. Like I feel like I have a great personality. You know, when I first talk to a girl that I can't talk about. When I first talk to a girl that I'm attracted to, I can't really open up. You know, I'm shy. I get into my own head. I get into my own like feelings and stuff. But I just want to open up. You know, I want to open up. I want to have the ability to just not care. Just, just open up. That's it, and not do. You know.
So he's food. Can you hear me now? Is that better? So he's food.
Bro, look. Do you want to be liked or do you want to be fucked? I just want to know. Do you want to be liked or do you want to be fucked? See, a lot of guys, y'all are so concerned. See, you remind me of one of them dudes that like, why ain't nobody my friend? You know what I'm saying? Stop concerning yourself with people that aren't trying to do what you want them to do. At the end of the day, either the chick wants to fuck you or she doesn't. That's all that matters, bro. Nothing else matters. Either she wants to fuck you or she don't. If she don't, then you talking to her is a waste of time. You need to move on. Skedaddle, move on to the next chick.
Question, caller. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 19.
You're 19? All right. So I knew right away that he was a young guy from this question. So I'm going to break it down for you because you younger guys tend to be very logical in your dating and that fucks you guys up. And I'm going to explain. I'm 30, bro, so I was in your shoes literally 10 years ago. Here's the problem, what you got to understand. No matter what you do, okay, whether the girl likes you or not, whether she fucks with you, whatever, like girls are always reserved the right to change their mind about you later on in time, okay? So what I mean by that is that you might fuck with a girl, she might like you, 2 months, 3 months later, she might catch you cheating on her or she might see you with another girl or the relationship will fizzle out. And she will say disparaging things about you no matter how well you treated her. So I tell you this, I'd say that to set the stage for this. You can't care about what a woman thinks about you or what other women think about you, because if you do that, it's going to translate into your behaviors when dealing with other women. And when you care about what they think, that's going to be conveyed when you communicate to them, and that's going to display low value behavior, because your behaviors are going to be contingent upon whether she likes you or not, which is going to have the frame of, I hope she likes me, versus you should be approaching it where this is how it is, take it or leave it, bitch. You understand? So you need to move with that frame where it's a take it or leave it type scenario, and you don't give a fuck about what she thinks now or in the future, because at the end of the day, no matter what, you're not going to win, bro, because girls will always change their perception of you to make themselves feel better. And I'll explain what I mean. There's girls that I've dated that we've hooked up, whatever, and they were having fun when they hung out with me. But after the fact, what would they say? He's a player, he's a misogynist, he's a fucking dick, whatever, because women need to, as they would call it in the world, hamstering. They need to hamster excuses for prior decisions that they think were bad. You know what I'm saying? So you can't rely on what women think because it's always changing based on their emotions. You feel me? So you got to go off of, you're the man. You got to be consistent in your approach. Let that show when you meet them, because it will show when you don't give a fuck about the outcome. You can't be outcome dependent. You have to be outcome independent, and you go with the frame. This is how I am. Take it or fucking leave it. She's going to respect you more for that because the relationship, the interaction doesn't matter. And then that is actually what's going to make you attractive, despite the fact that it might make you lose girls. Because make no mistake, if you have a strong frame, you will lose girls, but you're going to gain more by being that way, because women will respect you and they'll want to fuck with you. And that's the way you want to be. Me and Lakari were talking about this the other day. A guy was talking about, well, I got her after hitting her up 3 times. That's fine that you got the sex, but how did you get the sex? This is next level shit, because you have to attract her in a manner where you're going to be able to retain her. And more importantly, she respects you during the course of the relationship so that she doesn't give you headaches later. I always say being cheap in the front end, right, and getting the girl over some bullshit is going to lead you to headaches down the road in the relationship that you will take L's on, and it's going to have graver consequences. Look at the divorce court. Look at guys getting divorce rate. Look at guys getting their asses whooped by their girl. This all comes from not approaching the relationship from a strong frame from the get. So that's why you got to go in with the right foot, and the right foot is being outcome independent, not giving a fuck what she thinks, and not analyzing the situation. You are you, regardless of how the woman perceives you, and you just move on to the next one. Does that help?
And the thing is, understand that when you're worrying about what women think, it's going to be a cycle of you trying to please them because you want them to think of you in a nice way or a good way, and then by you trying to please them, that's going to make you less attractive to them. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to be way more attractive to a woman not caring about how she views you and how she thinks about you. You just focus on who you are, what you want to do, and what you're about, and then have a woman follow what you're trying to do. That's really all it is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Can hear me?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
All right, bro. Mahalo. Peace. All right, Steve, you want to say something else real quick?
I was just saying, as long as he's just gotta, what these young men gotta do is keep focusing on themselves. Not worrying about what the outcome is going to be.
Right. Nah, real talk. All right, hold on. All right, we're going to take like 2 more calls and we're going to head up out of here. What's popping? Who this?
Not much. Just a big fan from Connecticut.
All right, that's what's going on. What's good with you?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to piggyback off of what y'all was just talking about. The young dude who was saying he was having trouble approaching. I just want to say, like, I started to learn shit when I was working out when I was working retail as like a cashier at the service desk.
Right.
And all my coworkers were just bad as fuck. Like all of them. Like, it was wild. But one thing I noticed is when like customers came in the store and I would approach them, my coworkers would be attracted to me because of it. So like because I was approaching, it was actually making more people attracted to me because I was doing it, and the interaction was just positive at the end. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, yeah. If you the type of dude who's a go getter and who is confident to do what he does, that's going to make you attractive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. But that's all I wanted to say. Have a good show.
I appreciate you, fam. All right. Let me get one more of these calls. Let me see. Yo, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, this is Macario show.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I just want to ask you a question. Is Donald Trump is your father? He is, right?
Dude.
Damn, this guy's mad corny, bro. Like, that was super corny, my dude. You gotta, my nigga, I need you to call back in like 5 minutes with something better than that. That was horrible. That was like the worst fucking joke ever, bro. Like,
you could have just asked if your refrigerator was running. That would
right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was horrible, bro. Like, oh my God. I'm like, do you kiss your mom with that corny ass mouth, bro? Like, what are you doing? Jesus. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna get one more call, people, because that I can't end the show on that call. That was terrible. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ.
I will say this while the next caller comes in. With the young guys, man, I've noticed with the young guys, like, it's very tough they really care about like female opinions. You guys got to understand that like society has lied to you, man. Like they've basically told you, like, listen to what women say, do what women say, win the girl, all this shit. It's set up for you to take an L. That's all I got.
Right. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, what up? So Carl, man, it's your boy going to go 702, man.
What up? What's going on, bro?
Nah, man, just tapping in, man. Just letting y'all know, man, y'all had a great show tonight, man. A great game, and I think it's calling in for corny shit, man. That's just what corny niggas do. That's why these bitches ain't fucking with. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
You already know what it is, man. And it's good to see y'all, man, putting in all this work, man, because to keep up the good games coming, man. And if y'all don't know in the chat room, man, get on that bad boy membership, man. It'll change your life.
Facts.
Listen to what these brothers are talking about, man. Because even myself, like, we all come from a place of experience. You know, we can only tell you from experience, but don't be experience, you got to get out there and do it yourself. You know, and you can't be afraid of women, you know, because more than likely, they'll be afraid of you.
That's
so. One love and have a good night, man.
All right, real talk, man. Appreciate it, bro. All right, let me get one more call. Somebody calling in right now. Hold on. Yo, what's popping? Who this? You. Oh, these niggas is playing games. All right, so look at that. All right, hold on. Yo, what's going on? Who this?
Yeah, this is the same guy.
All right, we hanging up on his punk ass. All right, so guys, that nigga he really called back.
That's weird.
These niggas ain't got no life, bro. That's ridiculous, man.
Dude.
That nigga
calling it back. When you guys
that nigga really called back was like,
man.
He's like, yo, this is the same guy with my same corny ass jokes. But anyway, so guys, man, I appreciate everybody rocking with us tonight. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude, Steve the Dean, Kate Zagan, Myron from Unplug Fitness, man. We appreciate tell everybody where they can find everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can go, shout out all your stuff.
Y'all go first.
Okay. Myron Gaines, man, Unplugged Fitness. I got a YouTube channel. It's a fitness channel. I'm not a dating coach. I leave that to Lucario, the professional, but I like to come in here, show support, to show you guys some of the things that work for me here in Miami. My IG is Unplugged Fit. My YouTube channel is Unplugged Fitness. Yeah, bro, I just give like the truth when it comes to fitness, skin, and shape, man. I hate the BS, just like we do teach you guys with the dating game. Same thing with the fitness, no lies.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Thanks for having me, Lucario.
That's what's up.
All right, Steve, you want to go next, bro?
Yeah. All right, guys. The Man Mindset at gmail.com. Send me a name, send me a number if y'all need any help. Go to the Man Mindset, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, gentlemen.
All righty. K-Zaggin 20, simple as that for the YouTube. Kerry, Keroy, K-Zaggin, without the 20 for the Facebook. Go ahead and hook me up.
That's what's up. And guys, make sure you hit me up at badboymembership.com. We get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Real Mr. Lucario. That's at Real Mr. Lucario. Hit me up there. And also make sure you guys go to my main site, MrLucario.com. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We out of here. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone.
Later, guys.
All right. Let me end this joint.